Hello and welcome. My name is Carrie. I'm the Happy Witch, and this is Wednesday's Witchy Wisdom. It's been a couple weeks since I've been on, and I've missed you guys, so give me a second and let me pin a little comment on here so I can let you guys know about something here in just a few minutes. And pin. Bam. All right. So, like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I've been on. Last week we had Thanksgiving going on, so I was prepping all my food. And the week before, as many of you know, if you follow me or you're friends with me personally, I went to a workshop in Utah. So I want to talk a little bit about that experience first. First off, it was the most exciting thing that I have ever done in my entire life for so many reasons. Number one, I have never fucking been anywhere, let alone to get my ass on a plane and fly across the country to somewhere I've never been with people that I've never actually even met in person. And it was freaking awesome. Even just looking out the airplane window at part of the country that I've never seen before. And it was just beautiful and so amazing. And it was just a really, really cool experience. And I know that seems super naive at 42 years old, but when you've never been anywhere and experienced it, it seriously was just like being a little kid again. And it was super cool. So the workshop was amazing. So it was held by my mentor's mentor. His name is Gary Acevedo, and he is with Rise Leadership Group. So anybody that is in the Utah area, if you have never heard of him, look him up. Top shit, man. He's a really cool dude, and he is so far beyond his years. It's amazing at the knowledge and information that he has to share with everybody. I feel like my phone is going to fall, but maybe I'm just hallucinating. All right. So the workshop was on communication, building successful relationships with communication. And it talked about so many different things. Your personal relationships with, people that you're intimate with, relationships with your family, with just, people in all forms and shapes of life. But it also really touched on our communication and our relationship with ourselves, because, one of the theories is everything and everyone that you encounter is a mirror of yourself. So what you're seeing, whether it's things that you love or things that drive you fucking crazy in another person, is really just mirroring an aspect of you. So when you really dug down and kind of accepted those things, it was really eye-opening. And one of the things that really got me at this workshop, so I stayed with Stanya, who is my mentor. She is from Moon Babes in the Light Tribe. If you don't know her, find her. She's amazing. She's changed my life. Anyway, so we went shopping and we're doing some things before the workshop, and we just happened to go into this little crystal shop and really hit it off with the two girls that were working in there, and invited them to come to the workshop because it actually started that night. And so they both did. One of the girls ended up actually attending the entire thing, and she and I hit it off really great. She is super amazing. And one of the things that we did was, we acknowledged each other every day. And that was kind of difficult, not only to give the acknowledgments to people, hey, Bobby, but to also receive those acknowledgments from other people. And it started with her. She volunteered to come up front, not knowing what she was getting herself into. And everyone just looked at her and really looked at her and told her the qualities and things that we could see. And she was just such this warm, sunshiny, beautiful, bright energy that was just amazing. And somebody, said that she just felt like she had this very motherly, protective nature about her. And she made the comment after that statement was made that she's always been that way ever since she was a little girl. And I was like, yeah, me too. And maybe I should pause for a minute because, I've been trying to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do with all of this knowledge and information that I'm getting, and how am I supposed to really, share it with you guys? What vehicle am I supposed to use? Because I love the life coaching stuff that I do, but I also love all the magical things, and that when you use those, how it can transform your life. Anyway, so back up. So she made the statement that she'd been that way since she'd been a little girl. And I was like, I was that way too. I was little bitty on me. If somebody was getting picked on in the neighborhood, I was the first person to jump on somebody's ass and beat the shit out of them. Nobody got picked on. You weren't a bully if I was around. I remember my mom telling me, and I have no recollection of this experience happening at all, but my mom telling me one time that I slapped the hell out of this girl at the Boys and Girls Club. She must have been picking on me or somebody else, and obviously I didn't get my ass whooped because I probably would remember that. But it just made me think, why did that stop? And not necessarily because, we know as we get older, we're not allowed to just beat people's asses when we don't get our way or when they're being mean. But I wonder what specific event happened to make me stop standing up for myself. I feel like I still always stand up for other people, but why have I shut down? Why do I not speak up? And regardless of who it is, say, you know what? No, that's just not going to fly. You're not going to do that to me. Or, just however, whatever. Anyway, so it really was like, yeah, we got to get that girl back. And one of the last exercises that we did in the workshop was about kind of reclaiming our voice. And so it was, pick whatever you wanted to say, but I am blank. And it was I am already blank. And as of today, blank. And we had to get up and really shout it like we meant it and make everybody believe it. And so I came up with mine was, I am already enough. And as of today, I'm going for it. I'm not going to worry about whether or not I have all of the knowledge that I need to have before I share stuff. I'm going to share what I know. If it resonates, great. If you believe it, great. Don't believe it just because I said it. Think about it. Look it up. Figure it out. See if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. See what holds true for you and what doesn't hold true for you. Anyway, so I come home with all of this knowledge, and I'll share more of what I learned from the workshop with you as, I keep doing these things. But one of the things that I really want to share is I came home and I'm meditating last Monday, and I'm like, okay, so now what am I supposed to do with all of this new information? And before I could even get the thought out of my head, it was workshop. Carrie, it's time for you to get fucking out there and just fucking do it. That was Monday morning. By Wednesday, I had my tickets on Eventbrite. So, announcement. If you are in the Morristown area, I am going to be holding my first workshop next weekend on December 14th. April and Teresa from the Juice Company and Purely Earth Apothecary are letting me use their space. It will be from 2:30 to 5:30. I am holding space for 20 people, and I already have 8 registered on Eventbrite. So I have pinned the link on the comments here. So if you're interested in coming, I would so freaking absolutely love to have you and have your support as I continue this wonderful journey that I'm on to share all of this information that I am learning with everybody. So that is all I have for tonight. Until next week, Sat Nam and Namaste. Love you guys.